Hello everybody, welcome back to one of the first tutorial videos for Peachy's Pixel Place. Due to this being more updated, past videos may have been set to unlisted or private to prevent confusion. In this video, you will be learning a little bit more about my server and things like whitelisting, using the pre-made inventory, teleporting using the waystones and share stones, claiming your property or plot, using harvest lands, training and triumph and trophy, using forms for sales, trades, and rescue, meeting new people, events, and Discord. If you're wanting to skip ahead or go back to a specific section, I have organized YouTube chapters that allow you to go to each section stress-free. All tutorials will be in the playlist in my description, so check that out or subscribe for frequent tutorials. First off, what is Peachy's Pixel Place? This server is 1.18.2 on Minecraft Java and is a fully modded and designed server based on cozy survival gaming, community, animals, decoration, and so much more. This server is for members only, which is a paid perk. These members help support me, so their perk is access to the server. The only difference between tiers is the amount of mobs you can own. That is it. All tiers get access to all dimensions, shows, locations, and can progress just as the others can. The only reason I made this server was because of members. It was never meant to be public. I plan to make a public server in a year or so, but it'll take time as resources are pricey for any sort of server hosting. Speaking of server hosting, a quick shout out and thank you to Bisect, who I am partnered with. If you want affordable and good services for Minecraft servers, check out Bisect. You have many games you can choose from, including Minecraft, and all types of packages that can make gameplay with friends or with a server much more fun. Their support is also able to set up entire mod packs for you on your own server and help with any concerns you have. So if you are a little clueless with Minecraft hosting, don't worry, they got you. If you use my code JustPeachy or use the link down below, you can get 25% off your first month. Not only does this help me, but you also get your first month a lot cheaper to test if you want to use this service or not. Thank you again to Bisect, and I hope you guys enjoyed the discount. So when you become a member, you'll want to be whitelisted. In order to do this, you'll need to join my Discord. For those who may not have access to Discord, it is required. And if your guardians or parents are a little bit paranoid about this, my Discord is family friendly and is 24/7 modded. Once you join, you'll want to connect your YouTube or Ko-Fi, depending on which you got. If Ko-Fi, connect to Discord through the website. If YouTube, connect your YouTube account on Discord settings through connections. You do not have to have it showing on your profile for it to work. Make sure it's the same YouTube that you have the membership on, same with a gifted membership. Once you connect to your Discord to either, give it up to an hour for the API to apply your rank. You should get the YouTube or Ko-Fi membership role like this, plus the tier your role is. Once you get this role, a whole new world will open up for you. You will now see the Peachy's Pixel Place channels, and with this, you can see server information. Click this and read. When I say read, I mean truthfully read through so you understand the rules and the basics of the server. The server information portion was made by Riley, and it has so much information that a lot of your questions will be answered just right there. If some of this doesn't make sense, no worries. You can go back at any time and reread to reapply the knowledge as you go. You will see the whitelist form link through the server information. Fill this out and please wait patiently to be whitelisted. We check about twice a day or more, so it may take a few hours max for you to get added to the server whitelist. It is completely manual, we are human beings, so try your best to be patient. Whilst you're waiting, go and get my mod pack if you haven't already. I do have a video on how you can do that on my channel, so if you're confused and need help on that, head over to that video, which I will be putting in the description. When you first log on, you will get a pre-made inventory. It should look like this. It may change slightly if we do any edits, but this is the main look. You will see the wristlet, some food, some flowers, and 2 colored tokens. These 2 tokens will be used, so keep these with you. The wristlet will be used to keep your money in order. Our currency is times. You can either withdraw these from your wristlet or wallet to purchase from the market, or use the command to transfer money to other players that way for an exact amount. If you lose your wristlet or wallet, your money won't be lost with it. Your money is universally in the wallets you own, so no worries about that. You will see the spawn and then this sign, the mystical market. There will be more locations later, but this is going to be the server market. Server and players buying/selling, and also how you trade in these tokens for these 2 items. One of them is the My First Horse Care package, and this gives you a tack set, a brush, a name tag, a water bucket, some hay, a horse spawn egg, and a mob capture ball. The horse spawn egg will spawn your first horse. You do not get to pick your first horse coat, but you can buy more in the future and sell the other as you play if you wish. The capture mob ball allows you to pick up one mob in it and travel with it, making it easier to transport cattle, bring your horse along with you, or just keep mobs stored for easier access. Do not keep your horses in there long term. We have experienced so many vanishing swim horse bugs relating to this mob ball, but other mobs are safe long term. All players may only own one mob ball at all times. Any more is illegal, as some players enjoy hiding animals to own more than their tier allows. The name tag is required. We have a mob culler that runs every 5 hours and takes all unnamed mobs and erases them so lag is prevented and the wild animals are refreshed for players to yoink from the harvest dimension. Due to this, you need to name all unnamed mobs. The culler does not take certain mobs, including swim horses, doggy talent dogs, and of course armor stands and paintings. So putting lots of words into only a few, name your animals. Name tags are sold for very little at the market, so you won't run out easily. When you arrive at spawn for the first time, you will see this glowing structure. This is a waystone. This will bring you to the other dimensions, which I will explain soon. Share stones are shared teleport waystones between properties, like this one that allows players to teleport from their property to spawn or to other properties. You can get one put at your property in the overworld if you're far out. As for Blossom Throne or the plot world, you will have one at the end of every plot aisle to remember and teleport to. So teleportation on the server is pretty easy. Once you get associated with the above knowledge, you should find a place to settle. Players are able to settle in both the overworld and plots. You have 500 claim blocks, which gives you plenty of room for a whole player plot plus some land in the overworld. Press M, right-click, and drag on the map, then press claim. In order for you to claim the entirety of the plot or a big claim, you will have to walk around as you claim. Once you're done, players cannot access your claim, so don't worry about your animals being messed with or chests being accessed. If you do trust players to your claim, please make sure you trust them completely. A quick reminder that players are to claim lime border plots only. Any other plots are off limits as they're for staff. We have a few dimensions for players to travel through freely and use as they're intended to be used. In this list, we have Overworld, which is what you spawn in, Harvest Lands, Triumph and Trophy, and Blossom Throne. Let's explore what each of these dimensions mean and how you can use them to continue your journey on the server. The Overworld is where the spawn and market is, along with the future animal market and future town. This is also where you can explore and build your overworld property if you're not interested in plots or if you want some extra land. You are not allowed to gather from this dimension. That is where Harvest Lands comes into the picture. Harvest Lands is the resource gathering dimension. This dimension is used solely for gathering resources and finding animals to bring back to your property. The best part is this never runs out of resources as it's reloaded every month, so you will always have more to snag for your builds or to sell for money. You are free to take unowned animals from this dimension to continue breeding your animals. Just make sure you stay within your mob limits for your member tier. The Blossom Throne is the other claiming lands, and this is the typical plot world, except it is survival. This has a bigger plot for players to either build their own place or pick from pre-made or purchasable plots. There are free and paid options, so don't fret if you're looking for a quick and easy solution to not build. Blossom Throne is also helpful if you're playing with friends because you can pair up properties and make it a big one like some players have done. Triumph and Trophy is our dimension for training and show. These showgrounds are made for all types of disciplines, like Lavender Woods Equestrian Center being fit for jumpers, hunters, and dressage, or Silver Star Rodeo being fit for all types of Western events. Homestead Trail having the perfect trail for cross-country training, and Fairy Tale Racetrack being opening soon for racing. We also have Sales and Estate that has a sales barn, rescue surrender pasture, and the auction house with our bi-monthly server auctions. There are plenty more planned, plus the seasonal areas that will be provided every month or so for players to enjoy and explore. For example, our most recent is Cupid Valley, which introduces a love theme to celebrate February. Now onto Discord, which includes talking about forums, support and world edit requests, community things, events, and Daydream Rescue. This does require some light experience with Discord. I recommend you look around to understand the topics being spoken about before asking anything in support. First off is the sales page forums. This is where you can buy, sell, request, and much more. If you're maybe selling animals, a property, offering services like training, and all of that. There's already so many player services offered, maybe you can try something new or follow along with the others. Next is the support thread. This is where you can go for anything server support. I recommend you use the search function to type in keywords to see if your question has been asked before, because most of the time it has. After this is the World Edit applications. This is where survival players who have settled on Blossom Throne can request paid World Edit to make their life a little easier, or overworld players requesting small items like sharestone gazebos, path placement, and so much more. Remember to check the pinned message before filling out an application so you understand the process. The Daydream Rescue Form section is where you can request the drop-off of a rescue animal. There are rules for these, so be sure to read the rules supplied. You can find a new animal to bring home, and you may find animals on here you've been wanting but couldn't find them being sold or in the wild. The rescue is refilled max twice a week and is supplied by surrendered or left behind animals. And on top of what I've already mentioned, the forums have so many other helpful areas, like the user market stall rentals, staff vet service, server suggestions, plus many player-owned businesses you can support or buy from. Any player can make their own forums. Events are held often, and they will be announced via the announcements channel. We also have public result sheets where players can see their placings with some show listings having photos added on. All shows have photographers who take photos, and you may see yourself in the server media channel once they're posted or on the Instagram. If you get your arena licensed and it matches server standards for sizing, you can also host your own shows for players to attend. As owner, I've hosted a lot of shows, and I've also seen event managers host a lot of shows, and they're one of my favorite things on the server because it's like a huge community coming together and just competing and having fun and cheering each other on. It's so beautiful.
You're gonna kill me again.
You stop
You're gonna kill me.
You hear me?
I'm scared.
Give us your lunch money.
I was just starving before I came to this race. Ow! What? My bad.
You stop. Welcome to the very first annual Peachy's Pixel Place cow race. Let's go. I hope this tutorial helps a lot of new players who are just trying to get started, and I will be making more topic-specific tutorials very soon, including how to get money, how to progress, how to train your horse, etc. I'm super excited to make all these tutorials and help you guys get further on my server. Thanks for listening and watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.